Hello everybody, I hope you are having a comfy, a cozy, and a celebratory Tuesday afternoon. What are we celebrating? Well, overnight we hit 100 subscribers on YouTube. Ah, what a lovely landmark that is. And quite exciting too, because we've only really been trying for about 6 months now. And I'm in some communities of other small YouTubers, and I'm being told that, 100 subscribers in just 6 months, considering I have no idea what I'm doing. That's not bad, so I'm quite pleased. Thank you to everybody who contributed to that. It's very exciting, and I look forward to yet more growth in the future. We're back on King's Field, Ancient City, King's Field 4. Let us continue with... We have a dark place to go explore, and I think it's right over here is the shortcut to it. We've gotten so many keys, so many magics. We're breaking this game wide open at this point. We've gotten just about all the things. What was over here? Was there anything of value over here? We're at the point... Oh, yes. There is... Oh, maybe there isn't. Okay, we've been here. We're at the point now in King's Field where it starts getting a little bit backtracky because, you spent the entire game just tripping over chests that you couldn't open because you didn't have the right keys. We're at the point where we have pretty much all of the keys, I think. There's one more we might be missing. I'm gonna see if that is the case. Let's see here. We can find that out over here. Where is that? That's right, the shortcut's over here. There is one possible key we might not have. It depends. There's something over here called the Forest Folk chest, I believe, and we don't yet have a Forest Folk key. So I don't know if there is a Forest Folk key or if that chest is opened by a key that is described as something else. Let's find out. It's over here. Center tower. Is there, and this is a drawbridge that I don't have a key for, right? Yeah, it doesn't, this drawbridge doesn't actually save us that much time. So I'm not too fussed about that. Where is the thing I'm thinking of? An increasingly good question. Anyway, this is the shortcut that we were looking for. And it is now open. Where is that chest I was going to experiment with? I'm not yet convinced that we have all of the keys. I think there's one key maybe that we're missing. So I'm a little hesitant to do the full backtracking until I can be certain, or at least mostly certain, that we have all the keys. Right, the typewriter bugs. Let's see, where is that chest? It is... It's not through there, is it? I don't think it is. We came in through this door. I'm forgetting where that one chest is. A little bit of deliberate ankle twisting, because that's how we play. I didn't think it was through here, and I still don't. Let's be ultra mega hyper sure, though. Oh, yeah, hey, this might be... This is looking conspicuous. Nope. does not crumble. But indeed, this is where it is. This is that chest. Okay, there we go. Zastari's key is what opens the forest folk chests, evidently. So yeah, this is the chest that really had me thinking, okay, we're missing some keys. But clearly, we can open it now. So I am now officially mostly convinced that we can begin the big backtracking to wrap up this game. That looked like the demon chest. Yeah, demon armor. Feared by light and worn by sinners. This armor has high defense for a price. Very flamin' hot Cheeto kind of armor. Digging it. What's it look like here? Oh, that's right. We have another demon part, don't we? What is it? The demon leggings? Yeah, there we go. We're getting very Dagoth Ur vibes here. We're not going to be wearing that, that's for sure. But it's neat that we have it. So yeah, I am feeling very convinced that we are very near the end of this game, which is honestly kind of bittersweet, because these Kingsfield games, much like the Dark Souls games, are games that you really can only play for the first time once, right? It's that first experience that is the best, at least for me anyway. The first time I played the Dark Souls games were always the best experiences I had with them. Just because of so much mystery being unraveled. No, this is not where we're going. And Kingsfield is much the same way. And, you know, I'm out of Dark Souls games. I've played them all. So there's no more there's no more first experiences to be had there. This is the last Kingsfield game. So we're running out of new experiences here. It's kind of, it's a bit sad. We're gonna play Eternal Ring shortly after this game, which is very much a Kingsfield game, just by another name, right? But so there's still one more game that can give us that special first time kind of feeling, right? But we're one more game after this. That's not a lot. It's been, playing the Kingsfield games recently has been so joyful, because it's been such a it's been so wrong way, gratifying to recapture that that feeling of, you know, a first Dark Souls playthrough. The first time you play a FromSoft game is special. And it's been very, very pleasant, very wonderful to be having that feeling again. Having that experience again. But we're almost done with the Kingsfield games. It's sad to say. That first playthrough excitement is almost over. So you know what? We're just gonna enjoy it while it lasts. We're just gonna enjoy the good times, hang on to the good feelings. Tell you what, while we're here, let's go ahead and save at this place. We're pretty low on MP, so let's go ahead and refill this too. There are a couple things that we're missing. Like, I'm pretty sure that there are more guide stones, and indeed a whole other guide wand that we can pick up that we just haven't found yet. So there are things that we're missing. And what's more, I know that the path to the final dungeon is somewhere you place the Idol of Sorrow on some pedestal somewhere. The floor collapses out from underneath you, and you're at the end of the game, at the end game dungeon. I don't know where that pedestal is. I haven't found that yet. So there's still a good bit of explorating left to be done here. And I know just where to go to find some more new stuff. This is Zestari's quarters here. Or no, it's not. This is where Zestari told us that he dropped his keys. Not Zestari. Serac, sorry. It's a bit of a proper noun salad here, but it's all good. Let's see. Yep, this was just an ancient chest in here. Thing acquired. And we placed the icon of water. So this is nice and clean. And there are so many corridors around here. I think there are 7 or 8 corridors to be explored here. So let's do that big explore, shall we? This is some new stuff. Who knows what can be found here? Could be absolutely anything. And that's the thing I love about these FromSoft games. They're just so thoroughly authored special experiences, right? Just every single... You just never know what's around any corner ever. It could just be anything. And just the journey of going around every corner of the game and seeing so many new and special things. That's just my favorite. Let's see what that does then. It looks like a healing amulet. Okay, so we have an HP regen. That's nice. It's a bit of a shame that you have to choose between HP regen or underwater breathing. But I get why you have to make that choice. What's happening here? Some special looking things. Also, there is a chest in the treasury that we haven't opened yet. Oop, we got a goopman. A big one, it looks like. Look bigger than the other ones we've encountered. Not stronger. Ooh, that's for sure. Water magic. Wrong menu. There it is. They're always further down than I expect them to be. They're very important items, and they're way down on your in your inventory. Let's take a look at Nope, we got... Did we get Vortex? No, Vortex is new. Yeah, no? Yes? Yes, I think so. Okay, either way, great. Water magic, get. Loving it. Any other gettables in here? Perhaps not. And that's fine. We got a gettable. So we're happy. This is just screaming secret wall to me. And yet... Ah. And one thing that I think I remember about this game is that there are just invisible items hanging around. It was true in Kingsfield 1 US anyway, where there were just invisible items hanging around the floor. I think in this game you need a key to be able to see them, and maybe you can't pick them up until you can see them. That might be a thing. I just didn't know. We'll just have to keep playing to find out. What's going on here? These walls are just walls. Indeed, just walls. Let's see here. Whoop, we're going down. That's never a good thing. That's always a terrible, terrible thing. Ooh, a door. This door has been crying, you can tell because of its running mascara. Okay, we are someplace where I would like to cast a light. Okay, that's some ominous music, that's for sure. I have a good feeling about this. What's the worst that can happen? Oh boy. Oh boy. If I had a heart rate monitor. Uh-oh, a save statue. Something big's gonna happen. That is some foreboding music. Bass in your face. Another weeping mascara door. Okay. Where are we now? Ooh, okay, we're at some dark evil looking places. Not a fan of the dark evil looking place. What's happening here? We got a floor tattoo for some teleporting. Good to know. Jail key used. Interesting. When I found the jail key... Ooh, it's a pupper. I wasn't sure what jail was being referenced. I hadn't found anything. I thought, oh, it's a double-headed pupper. Double the scritches. Oh, tethered. We found his leash. He's running away. Ooh. 165 gold. Oh no, we found a proper dungeon. We found a proper dungeon here. Is it just the jail? Yeah, up until now, I hadn't found any place that really struck me as like a big, proper jail. So when we got the jail key, it wasn't immediately clear where that was going to go. But we found a jail now. And a point of no return. I should have looked before I leapt. But it's fine, we just saved, so our risk of loss is very low. Oh my. Again, nothing but good feelings about this place. Just a whole bunch of happies is what I'm feeling here. Alright, what's in here? Nothing but good vibes from this place and this music. Oh, we found a Mew shield, it seems. Okay, that's good to know. Give me that then. Let's find out if that is in fact the thing. Lord Mew's shield. Oh boy, that's real good. That's real good. The ultimate shield, spoken of in legends, designed and forged by the master craftsman. So we're just needing Mew's chest, and I think we'll have the full Mew set. I'm a bit disappointed that somebody called Lord Mew had a full suit of armor that didn't look like a cat, but it's fine. Cast me some light here. I think I was worried that some backtracking was going to be required to find more Mew stuff, but I'm thinking that might not be the case. I think forward tracking. I think there's just enough forward left in this game for us to move forward and find the stuff we're looking for. Of course, the presence of Lord Mew's stuff in a prison is interesting. Why was he jailed? Or why did he... why did someone in possession of his stuff hide it in the places where they have? There's the pupper. Double pupper. Ooh, okay, fire puppers. Okay. Fire-breathing double puppers. Alright, let's just open. That's nice. Erk. Oof. And we got a bloomin' onion. Always happy to find a bloomin' onion. Yeah, Earth Heal, I think, is very OP at this point, so that's not going to be leaving my hotbar anytime soon. We finally got it up to level 3, and it's nice. That is a whole heap of heal. More skeletons. Fewer skeletons. Alright, let's dispose of the threats first. Yep. Ooh. Good double slash there, sir. Double the head, double the scritches. Ooh, what's this on the floor then? Is this a demon shield? Equipment. Chaos shield. Alright. Unholy shield imbued with the soul of a demon that sacrifices mind for dark attributes. Okay. So if we ever feel compelled to do lots and lots of dark damage, we have quite a lot of gear to facilitate that. This is, that one's not open, and that's for sure. Let's recast light here. Just in case there's something hiding out here. And also another Kingsfield trope is they just love hiding stuff in prisons. So this is especially where you want to be checking the walls for secret goodies. I hear some footsteps, but I don't see any foots. Typically, though, they being FromSoft, have enjoyed hiding secrets inside actual jail cells. So that's certainly where we want to... Pupper, I'm over here. Ruff, 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 ruff. I'm hearing yet more footsteps, so that was not the source. So let's see if we can find some more jail cells, because likely within we'll find some goodies. Is this where... Yes, this must be the pupper we were hearing. It's worth pointing out right now that I have completely lost my sense of direction in here. This is a very weird shaped prison. I have no idea which way is which. So I'm just gonna go where the living stuff is. Ooh. We found a secret jail cell with a dark thing. That's a lot of cockroaches. I didn't need more cockroaches in my FromSoft game, that's for sure. Okay, let's see what kind of magic this is then. Dark Crystal, no affiliation. Eclipse, Drifting Death. Adds greater power of darkness to moisture in the air, generating a mist of darkness. Yeah. Not sure how I feel about using dark magic in this game. It seems thematically inappropriate. Okay, I'm hearing a foe. It's a Skelemans with some deceivingly soft shoes. Forest fruit. Don't mind if I do. That's probably the best healing item that we're going to find in the game. It's healing specifically item, anyway. As far as I'm aware, it's a full heal. The bloomin' onions, also known as dragon crystals, are full heals plus full MP restoration, which is especially nice, but those are also even rarer and even more expensive if you do find someone selling them. There we go. I had a feeling. Ooh. Ah, I knew it. I knew there was at least one more guide stone. Now we just gotta find the wand. The Dark Wand. Okay. Presumably, we want to go this way. I'm hearing some puppers, but that's fine. They can come find me. I will give them all the scritches that they want. Okay, this feels like a very terminal play. It's a boss. Going away now. Before we go there, let's do a little bit more exploring and also perform a save. This is a big, long, flat wall. Perfect for placing secrets. And yet, no secrets, and that's fine. Okay. And there's another pupper. Have we been down there? I feel like we've been down there. Is there... what am I seeing? Okay, that's just a light. It looked like a fire crystal. No! We've been plummeted against our will. Involuntary plummet. Level up. Loving it. I've completely lost track of whether or not we've checked this jail cell or this wall or any of this. All I know is FromSoft love hiding secrets in their jails. So we're going to be especially thorough in here. Okay. I remember this geometry. Is that it then? Is the pedestal in there? The pedestal will replace the icon. Or the idol of sorrow, rather. It looks very much like the locus of dark energy. And this jail is... Oh wait, that pupper had some money. There we go. Had a lot of money. Wow. Wealthy puppers around these parts. Good for them. They must have a great union. And again, good for them. We stan unions here at the Good Dave channel. Oh, there's just some money we left on the floor. How much money do we have? We still have 36,000 money. So, no shortage of that. That's for true. Oop. Pupper. Pupper on the floor. Little ankle biter. You stinking rich ankle biter is what you are. What's... I'm losing track here. Okay, we've clearly been here, because there's some money we left on the ground. Are these the jail cells we investigated already? Is the one with the broken wall here? Yes, okay. Wonder if I should be checking all of them for broken walls. Or crumbling walls, rather. Are you a crumbling wall? You are not. You are an intact wall. Good for you. Oh, that's right, we found this one. This is where we found the guide stone. I think. No, this is where we found the magic. Yeah. Okay. Let me find that save spot. That save statue again. I think we're heading the right way for that. That's right, there's the floor tattoo. There's a jail boss, and I feel like saving before it. There it is, sneaky little save statue. Gimme, gimme. Old battlefield. Interesting. Where was that? It's right here. Okay. We are still in the old battlefield. Good to know. Oh, I'm getting distracted by a shiny new thing. We can also go this way. Oh wait. No. Stay focused. There's a jail boss that needs being smacked. Oop, all the puppers have respawned, it seems. Did we... Okay, I don't know where it is. I think it managed to ring around our Rosie and stay right behind us there. Which is fine. Where's the way? Where's the way? We can't go up here, can we now? We need to get up, that's for sure. And this is the way to do that. And... is this the one? This is the one that crumbled, and it is still crumbled. Where was it in here? Yep, I think we're heading the right way here. Was there... did I see some money on the ground? Nope, just some texture weirdness. Yep, this feels like a boss door, alright. Let's get our Moonlight Sword magic ready. Forest warriors, banquet after a long silence. Get bopped. Okay. Okay, he's got some skill. Oh. Okay, I nearly killed myself with that magic. Let's forest fruit that one. That was a bad miss. Oof. Ooh, good stuff, sir. Oh. We failed the nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Ooh, he's looking positively energized here. There we go. Although moving target didn't work out. Let's change magics here. If we're going to be doing some manual magic, judgment sounds like the way to go. Lovely. Let's get that happening. Swing and a miss. Another one. Just gonna magic the man into oblivion here. Did a bad magic again. Trying to get the, okay. We're learning a lesson here. Okay. Oh. That's bad. That's real bad. Can we... okay. The problem with judgment is that it takes a real long time. Darn. For Earth Heal to become ready. Hey, there we go. And nearly dead anyway. That'll do fine. And the wand. Wonderful. Thank you for that. Okay. A tough one, that's for sure. But not tough enough, clearly. It makes me wonder if... oh, what's this then? Something somewhere has opened. The most doom feeling ever. Alright, I wonder if I want to be using the wand and guide stone that is associated with dark magic. What's it even? Violet. Yep, use on a symbol of passage, etc. Violet guidestone. Yeah, that's just... it might just be a color and nothing more. And that's fine. Alright, so I'm pretty sure that is the final guidestone. I don't think there are any more. And Okay, so what opened? Will I ever know? What, can we sprint across this? I feel like we've sprinted across bigger gaps. Cannot! Alright, it's fine. Light wore off. That's not right at all. It's dark in here. Ozzy's light. Maybe this was locked? What did I... There's something... There's collision here. Well, there's just something invisible in the way here. What am I looking at? I'm hitting something. Okay, this is... There's very much just something here. And I think... Bonk. Yeah, okay. I'll note that. Here's the other side of the gap. Yep. Just to give the emulator a good shake. That'll make it load. Ooh. We found the doggy daycare. Yeah, you better run. Bop, bop. Yeah. The good old Kingsfield 1-2 is just too strong for those puppers. Jail key used. Okay. Are you gonna move? No, I don't think so. Alright. Well, before we continue on that direction, let's scan some walls here. This is a FromSoft jail. This is a Kingsfield jail. And they love hiding their secrets in jails. And there's a lot of big flat walls we just raced past. No secret here. Nor here. What, right. Cave in. Any other... That's... Okay, so where's the invisible thing? Bonk. Okay, so invisible thing's right here. Noted. So we checked the right side, or the left side, rather. We've been down there, I'm pretty sure. Oh. Okay, I thought I heard a thing. I thought I heard another thing. Okay, I think that's just in the music. I think I'm being hypersensitive. And hearing things that aren't there. Ooh. The doggy daycare respawned. 2 of them anyway. Oof. He just wants to play. It's so sad. Double the head, double the scritch. Good place to farm for money. That much is certain. Okay, so they interrupted our secret searching. Nope, no secrets. Okay. Surprising. Alright, let's walk forward through this awful, awful looking place. God, I hate it already. No good can come from this. We saw this from that ledge earlier. I was wondering if we could walk through this, but maybe this is just instant death juice. Don't drink the purple Kool-Aid. Not even gonna try. We know it's on the other side of that. Some skelemans on the other side of this point of no return. Never mind, there's plenty of return. Got some dark juice. 19 gold. That's scrub money. So a dragon. Is this Seath? Or is it Gyra? Or oh, we can just walk on the dragon bones. Good to know. Ooh. I love that I can one-shot them even through their shield. That's wonderful. There's something hurling magic up there. And I am not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of any of this. Who are we talking? Who are we kidding? This is all just a nightmare. Oh, okay. We've got a mage reviving some things here. A necromancer. Get away from my neck. Pop, 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 pop. Ooh, okay, that was painful. Oh, low on MP. Wrong menu to fix that. Yeah. Just get wrecked, everybody. Ooh, here we go. Another dark magic. Another dark crystal, no affiliation. Oh boy. This place is terrible. This place is tarball. Linux developers hate them. Dark crystal, no affiliation. Magic learned. Eclipse, drifting death. Dark matter. Sphere of darkness forms, dividing before the enemy, then explodes on contact. I'm sure it's very powerful against things that are weak to dark. Ooh, what's happening here then? Oop. Something hurt. Ooh, that hurts quite a lot. Herk. Whoop. Infinite skelemans. Holy cow. Ah, yes. Oh, so you're one of the fellas that was in the, It dropped a bone. Thanks. That was in the, treasury. Got it. Holy cow. Gonna need some swift death over here. Who's, oh, it was the skeleton that dropped. That's a lot of bones. That's a real lot of bones. Holy cow. A lot of bone, a lot of money. There's a strip club joke in there I'm not going to touch with a 10-foot pole. Is this another dragon? Looks to be. Lord Mew's chest thingy. I can only assume. Lord Mew's armor. Looking very good. The ultimate armor spoken of in Legend. I think that's the full Mew set then. That's the shield, helmet, armor, gloves, greaves. I don't think there's any jewelry associated with Mew. That's amazing. And again, for someone... Okay, first of all, it's very Iron Man looking. Second of all, for someone called Lord Mew, his armor set is decidedly not cat-like at all. Disappointed. What's down here? Instant death? Let's see. Am I going to regret this? Nope, it's fine. Another dragon, though. So is this one Gyra, then? Praise the darkness. The darkness is truth. I'm seeing a pattern here. Yep. If I had to guess, these are, I'm gonna say some darkness stuff. Is this where they... Did we find the factory where they manufactured these plinths that say precisely this? Because I don't think you really need more than one over here. I think we get the idea. I think they like darkness here. And also I get the sinking feeling that around this corner is the plinth where we put the idol. Light shines upon all. Keep the light away. It's me, the light. Alright. Recharge that. That is a dark, dark place. There's... Jeez. Just nothing. Can't see a thing. Holy cow. Let's hang out by the wall here. Give myself some idea of where... Oh boy. This is so... Oh no. What direction am I even... Okay, found the wall. This is so dark. It's not just a Twitch or YouTube thing. There's just... I can't see a thing. This is just black. There's nothing here to see. If you can't see anything, it's because I can't either. Here we go. Nobody may pass here until the Dark One awakens. Herc! That's some stuff. Okay. I think we're gonna need... Do we have? Yes, we do. We have one last healing water. Okay. Ooh, holy cow. That's some painful stuff for sure. Okay, this is the final boss gauntlet kind of thing, and well, not final boss, but you get the idea. The end game boss gauntlet. Not even gonna worry about the archers, just gonna kill everything. Or just kill the big bad here. With the good magic. Our health is alright. Swing and a miss. Don't giggle at me. That's insulting. That's not nice. I love it when she goes invisible, because she just seems to stand there and do nothing. Hey! Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Stuff was found. Oh, okay. Yep. that's the end of the game right there. Holy cow. Okay, so we found the end of the game. Okay. Tell you what. Is there anything even... Yes, we need some resources. We need some resources before we do the thing. Okay, so we found the end of the game. Found the pedestal where the icon goes. Okay. We need some resources before we dive down there. Let's not die. There we go. First-person platforming. Always the best. There's a little bit more exploring to be done here, too. For instance, Chaos Sword of some description? Ancient Sword, Queen's Staff. What was it? Oh, Scorpion, here we go. Cursed sword that poisons both the user and the victim. I was kind of waiting for a triple fang. Oh boy, I don't think we can make that. I don't think that's a thing we can... I don't think that's happening. Yeah, he definitely looks like he'd... looks the same as the person who was wearing the lucky pendant, that's for sure. Yet more jawbone, yet more mandible for our pocket. Is this a quick way out? Nope, that's a quick way to I guess in a manner of speaking, that's a quick way out. But let's not. Let's go back through here. Doggy daycare has respawned yet again. A-okay with that. Let's see if we can, for some reason, now see the invisible thing that we're bonking on. Where? It's not there anymore. It was right up the middle. And now it's not. Did we... Am I confused? Have I forgotten where it is? Is it on the other side of this? No. Okay, interesting. It was just straight up the middle, wasn't it? We can also peek around there. We haven't done that yet. There's a couple little pockets of exploration to do. Do you wish to overwrite? Indeed. Let's save that crucial progress. Over 100,000 XP. Loving it. Let's see what's over here. Because we can be certain it's nothing... Oh! Okay. Gotcha. This is the, yeah, other side of the thing. Okay. We just saved, so I think I can experiment with... and death. Alright, that's fine. And 0 progress was lost. Hopefully. That would be a terrible place to put a troll save statue that doesn't actually save your game, but fortunately, that's not what they did. Praise the sun for that. That would have been just terrible. We need to fill up on flask juice. I mean, are there any other loose ends, really, that we need to tie up before we go to the final area? There might not be that I can think of. We could, if we wanted try to scour the map for all of the remaining magics. We haven't explored all of these yet. There's still a bit more here. Okay, so which is the one... It's kind of nondescript. Have we or have we not? What's in here? Oh, that's right, the giant blob. Okay, well, we've got some things to do here. We yet have more things to explore. We didn't go down every path here. Haven't gone down there yet, I don't think. Here we go. This is... Okay, so there's 2 paths that we have not explored down here yet. We've counted them. Good to know. We need to refill our flasks. Repairing our stuff might be wise as well. What's our... Oh, durability on 99. 97, 97, 100, 97, 97. Yeah, no, I'm fine. I don't feel... I don't think that 3% in stat loss is going to be the difference between us beating the game and not. I think we'll be fine. How many bones, claws, etc. do we have? Lots of bones. We're 1 shy of having a multiple of 3 or 4. I forget which the guy prefers, and I forget what we get in exchange for bones. Oh, it might be valuable. It might be a strength up thing. I might have to check that out. Let's refill all of our stuffs. No, crystal vial. And there we go. Refilled. Let's go ahead and put the purple stone right here. The violet stone. Sorry, how could I? Bonk. Alright. That's beautiful. We can now fast travel back to this wonderful place. Save that. And I am going to take a real quick break. I'm going to stand up, do some stretches, get some water. If you are able to, I recommend that you do the same because your body loves all those things very much. When we come back, I think there's nothing else for it but to just finish the game. I didn't know we were finishing it today when I started streaming, but I really think we are. There's just... Oh boy. Yeah, maybe. Okay. Well, I'll think on that during my short little break here. When we come back, we will certainly, anyway, continue with Kingsfield Ancient City. I'll be back in just a little bit. Hang tight. Hello everybody, we are back. Thank you for waiting. I was going to try to look up, his name is Owach. He's the merchant who will trade these bones for stuff. But I forget, I was not able to find out what he gives you in exchange for specifically bone. Might be good, might be... It's he has the magic fruits and the strength fruits and the Witta arrows. I am hoping either of the fruits would be fine. The Witta arrow I'm not sold on, I don't think. What was... I think we're at the point now where we're not gonna use the It does light magic, light damage, so there's something. But I think we're at the point in the game now where we're not really. I don't know. Okay, so I think first, well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back into this hub room. We're gonna get this hub room and we're gonna explore the 2 branches that we haven't explored just yet. There could be some fun, good things in here. Let's find out what. And then we're gonna go find Oach. Oh, what we need to do is we need to grind for one more bone. Yeah, we have 11. We're probably gonna need 12. He takes either a multiple of 3 or a multiple of 4 bones. And 12 will get us there in either case. And it's just one more, so we'll see if we can get back to Skeleton Land. And get one more jawbone before we go. Okay, I'm feeling another... There's some more weird invisible geometry here. What's happening? This is very... Why the nothing? Okay, this is interesting. Oh, wait, is that... Am I seeing something over here? No, I'm not. Okay, let's do a Roomba over the floor here. Maybe there's an invisible goodie. That is a thing that can happen. I don't know if it's a thing that can happen in Kingsfield 4. It's certainly been a thing in previous Kingsfield games. How about... We might have... It also could be that we have just been here and I've forgotten. There was a thing here and we've just collected it already. That's also a possibility. Pretty sure we haven't. But I've been wrong before, and I assure you I will be wrong again. Probably within this episode. I love the nice, calm, relaxing music in the area just before the terrible place before the end of the game. Alright, we got a big slime to be dealing with here. Let's use... I didn't like Flame Breath. Flame Breath was not great. Firewall doesn't matter. Let's just use the classic Fireball. Oh, heck. Alright, we'll just, we'll do this the old-fashioned way. Oh. Bit of an anticlimax there, that's fine. One smack, and the big, giant jelly could only give us 6 gold. It's fine. Ain't no thing. Alright, let's see. Any spoils over here? Yet more empty looking space. I'm kind of not buying that. I feel like there's a secret here we're not seeing. Huh, okay. I wonder. Yeah, I'm not buying that. I think there's something here that we're not... I know for sure we haven't been in this little pocket before. So... There's something missing there. Let's also go back in here and see if there's anything we missed. It still looked quite toxic inside after we placed the, yeah, I was expecting the water icon to open these up and get some water flowing in places, but that didn't happen. So is there something else I need to do? And I feel like this might be, if I can get water flowing. Is there no water flowing? Yeah, no, there's nothing. If I can get water flowing from to or from here, I feel like that might be the answer to getting that one last treasure in the treasury. Let's see, what am I missing here? These are open. These are not interactable, it seems. How about... Okay, how about... Yeah, here's the other side of it. Alright, well. Next on our list is inspecting this pixel here. Nope, nothing. Okay. Next on our list is getting one more jawbone. This isn't right. This is where the... Is this right? Let's keep on going. No, this is where the jelly was. Yeah, so weird that there is just nothing here. What rings do we have? Did we get a ring and forget about it? Increases magic power. Illuminates the darkness. Okay. I think there's a ring that you can get that will reveal hidden objects to you, invisible objects. And I want that ring. Okay, here we go. Here's the thing. Where does this go? Did we explore this? This doesn't look familiar. Okay, well there's nothing here, so maybe we did already. Okay. We need one more jawbone, and I know just where to find them, so let's go grab that. I was expecting it to be here, but it's not. Okay. The entrance to the place where we were. It's one of these. This is where we came in, right? Did we do a full lap and not find the thing? How did we do that? Okay, so it should be the third one in this direction. I'm gonna guess it's by the fire. Okay, I don't know how we missed that. Special us. But yeah, here we go. That's right, the ominous crying mascara doors. Is there any up here? No. That's right, the ultra ominous music. Yep, we're racing towards the end here, where there is not much game left. I'm wanting to get one more skeleton jaw so that we can then go to Owach and trade in 12 of them for whatever they're worth. Were there skeletons over here? No. And I'm interested in looking up... Okay, so there was a weird invisible collision thing over here. And now it's gone. Okay. Huh. Alright, I wonder. Oh, that's right, the doggy daycare. I was thinking that weird invisible collision was going to be like a hidden, an invisible treasure chest or something, but not seeming likely if I can't find it again. If I can't bump into it again. Alright, let's get one more jawbone here. Oof, farming for mandibles. And money, why not? This fella's dead. Are jawbones farmable? Let's find out. Because we were positively tripping over them the first time we came through here, and now we're not. I wonder if each skeleton spawn is scripted to only drop a jaw once. Or maybe I'm... Nope, there we go. Perfect. Jawbone acquired. Let's go find Owach. And tell him that his name is silly. I shouldn't say that. There could be someone named Owach in my audience, and I don't want to be guilty of having said their name was silly. If your name is Owach, I assure you, your name is very beautiful in its own way. Sorry, it's beautiful in general. Not just in its own way. Although... no, it's fine. If your name is Owach, hello. Sorry. Your name is Dave. That's a dumb name. People named Dave are dumb and stupid. Alright, let's go to the... Where is the nearest... I think Yellow Wand is the nearest to Owach. He's in the roller coaster park, which is through the Widow place. Or the Queen's Palace, which is this way. I do believe, anyway. Head through here. There are... there's... I'm so tempted to do just a giant backtrack and go through absolutely every place all over again to scour this land for all the goodies that I may have missed by simply not having the right key at the right time. But I just don't know if there's anything of value to be found that way. There's probably some magic crystals I'm missing. I don't think I have all of the magics, but I think I'm okay with that. That is a sturdy mosquito. Let's see. If this man is looking for a sword, I most likely have it by now. Please leave me alone. Okay. He had some dialogue that suggested maybe he was a side quest kind of character that, you know, find his sword and retrieve it to him. And some reward can be had. But if that was the case, I definitely... I simply must have his sword by now. And he doesn't seem to respond. So that's fine. Maybe I have to have it equipped? I don't know. Let's tank it. I'm fine with tanking it. Let's Earth Heal. Healing through the fire, it's beautiful. Earth Heal is OP in its in its third level, for sure. I keep thinking stuff is to the right when it's actually to the left, so let's see if I can learn my lesson and find... find the roller coaster park again. Ooh, you're back alive. Who allowed that? I did not permit. Ooh, good money though. And let that be a lesson to you. Is it through here? Nope. Tisn't. Okay. Let's just keep being... It's right around here somewhere. It might be on the other side of this door. Perhaps it's the left door here. I don't know how I got my mental map of this place inverted. For some reason, it just, everything that I think is on the right is actually on the left. This is actually... This is a view, anyway, of the roller coaster park. We just need to get down. So I think we go left. We stick to the left side. Yet one more door through. There's our good friend, what's-his-face? You know he's a good friend because we know his name. His name being what's-his-face. Through here... Or is it through here? Ah, yes, perfect. We found it. Here is the entrance to the roller coaster park of many joyous fun times. And I think Oach is just over here. Torches. Here we go. Let's find out what we get in exchange for all those bones. Sir, did you find good stuff? Indeed. Claws. Oh, it's just Witta arrows. That's fine. I was hoping for these, but that's fine. Claws and scales. All right. Well, that's fine. I'll take... Oh, right, because my inventory... Okay, I was wondering, why could I take 62? Well, there we go. Witta arrows, I think, might be useful. Oop. Much too far away. Okay. Witta arrows do light damage, so they might be useful in the final area, somewhat. Let's do... Is there a teleport tattoo over here? I forget if there is. Fingers crossed. I would love to warp out of here. Hey, he dropped a scale. Very nice. I don't feel like grinding for scales, unfortunately. Alright, we can warp on out. And we shall. Going to warp to the purple place. And while we're here, I am going to take an absolute micro break to research what, if I've missed any rings. And if any of the rings I missed are worth getting. So it'll be ideally such a brief break, I'm not even going to put the BRB screen on. I'm just going to hang out right here and give you a lovely view of the fountain from a distance such that you can't hear the running water. I think that's acceptable. Because, yeah, get too close and it's just going to make you have to pee. So, won't be doing that. There you go. This should be comfortable. All right, I'll be back in hopefully just a tiny micro moment. One sec. All right, and we're back. Thank you for waiting. I think the only thing that might be of interest would be Mew's necklace, which would allow me to see hidden doors. But I don't think, I'm not sure that there's anything. I think we found all the best stuff, you know? That we can conceivably, I don't think we have all the magic. We can check find real quick. Let's head to the yellow? Yes. And from here we can hop upstairs and check out the big room where all the magics are. As far as I remember, there's no actual reward for getting all of the magics. It's just the wall goes pretty. That's pretty much it. Okay, we're missing 2 earth magics? Fire magics. Okay. And wind and water. Okay, so we're missing 4 magic. And if I'm honest, I'm not gonna use them. At the end game, all I'm gonna use is light magic, which we have all of that. Right? Is this the light? Yes, we have all the light magic. That's really all I'm gonna use. Where, oh where? I think there's nothing for it. I think are we just gonna finish the game here? Is there anything else I could think to do before we wrap it up? We have the Moonlight Sword. There is that one thing in the treasury. We can probably just heal through it now, honestly. Let's go check that out. Let's go check that out. I think I happen to know already from, say, quite a few years ago. I kinda sorta paid a little bit of attention, not really, to a playthrough of this game. on YouTube, and I think I happen to know that the reward, or the chest in the treasury that we haven't opened yet, past the lava, contains a neat 3D map kind of thing of the entire game. Something like that. I think that's what's there. I could be completely wrong. I could be sounding like a man with a fever dream right now. I don't know. But I think we can heal through the lava damage that we're about to experience. There might be a way to turn the lava off, but we haven't found it, and I'm fine with that. We've checked your inventory. You don't have anything of particular interest. You have some crystal armor, which is interesting, but... Whoa, this looks... Okay, that's fine. It looks like there was more lava than before. Oop, we're still 3-shotting these guys. They are robust. 201 gold. No wonder they're in the treasury. Alright, let's do a couple things here. Endure fire. And cast the heal. Oh my gosh. That's some painful stuff. Yikes, that is some ultra that is some ultra lava. Okay, let's see if we can... So there's resist fire. There's also some fire defense gear we can be equipping ourselves with. And I think we can also just spam healing liquids. We might just have to just constantly be mashing the select button and just chugging healing herbal essences basically on every frame, but that's fine. This might be the dumb way to do it, but well, we're kind of dumb, aren't we? Alright, before we go in there, let's do some equipping. We have, so this is 24 fire defense. This is 40. Wow, the flame shield itself. Okay. Better fire defense. What's our highest fire defense here? Nothing of interest. Fire here? Nope. Fire here? Nope. Fire. Fire! Nope. There we go, ring of fire. Okay. And it's a sliver of fire defense. I'm not particularly interested in that. Healing. Passive heal is nice. Let's put... Yeah, let's put the Idol of Sorrow on our hotbar. That sounds effective. Herbal liquid, here we go. Okay, we'll cast Resist Fire one more time before we cross that. And we'll see if that works. Let's see if we can avoid aggroing the thing. We did not. Endure Fire. Okay, that required a lot of herbal essences, but we made it. We're here on the other side. Please die. There we go. Oh, did you have to? Thank you. Drop a claw, much appreciated. We made it. We're here. We did it the dumb way. There we go. And we have to leave the dumb way too, so that's fine. Let's take a look here. Item. King's Map. Yep. This is... Yep. Okay, the joystick is inverted in every conceivable way. So where was this? Well, let's do the dumb thing here. Let's cast Resist Fire, Endure Fire again. I should have counted, I should have checked how many. I think we had something like 50 of these before we did this. So we used a whole heap of those. Okay, this is kind of scorched here, isn't it? Is that... So let's see here. King's Map. Yeah, the entrance is right here. So let's do that. Let's try to find the proper solution to that. We definitely... Okay. Oh wait, there's... No, never mind. That's just a jewel on top of the chest. We definitely landed on top of this before, and just didn't know what to do from up here. I think it's just... Yep, that's all. And smacking some faces here would have been enough. This would have been the smart way to do that, but it's fine. Lava flow deactivated. Anything else happening here? Nope, that looks like it's all. I don't know if this shows secret paths or not, but... Well, clearly it kind of showed this one, but... A broken wall is a bit different than an invisible door. So I don't know if those appear on the map. But yeah, that's the smart way of turning off the lava here and just walking on through. But you can also just tank it. Let's see, we have... Let's change our equipment here. Guardian Shield, we want the Mew Shield. And what ring do we want to wear? HP up is of course the ring we want to wear. Clarity Bracelet. Yep. And the Healing Amulet, I think. Yep, that's the way to go. And we need to put... I don't know if we want to put Earth Heal on our hotbar here, because the problem is we might want to instead equip a more powerful light magic. Judgment. And the problem is that when we do that, getting a full MP bar takes so much longer. So we'll have such a delay before we can cast Earth Heal, and that's really not a spell that you want to have a delay before you can cast. Do you have... You're still out of... What are they called? Herbal essences. So that's fine. I don't know if I feel like buying more of those. Actually, sure. I think that's... we don't have anything else to spend money on at this point, so sure, let's just go stock up on those, just in case I thank myself for that later. It's not very hard to find a vendor that has those. Let's do that real quick. He's at the yellow. Okay, he's just over here. Ahead and to the left. Easy to reach this vendor, and so shall. Stock up on some more herbal essences because there's just nothing else to spend money on, I feel like. Does the map reveal anything of interest to us here? Even the D-pad is inverted. It's so weird. Why would you invert the D-pad? This guy used to move around, but then he stopped. Tried to go back, etc. Herbal liquid. Spend all our money on a very medium healing item. Sure, let's do that. We have 40 of those now. That's a good number. That's a good number. I like 40. No, hang on. We can do better. We can do better. Sir. We need 2 more. Bam. Now we got 42 of them. There we go. That's the number. Much better. Okay, and one thing I'm gonna do, just because, here we go. The stand on the floor tattoo here. Red wand ourselves over to the blacksmith. We're gonna repair the Mew stuff. We're only a couple % down, but why not? It'll only take but a moment. And while that's repairing, I'm gonna take a tiny little break. And when we come back from that tiny break, we're gonna beat the game. There's just nothing else to do. I could scour the map for any magics, but in a completionist way, it's appealing. But I'm not much of a completionist. In terms of practical thinking, I'm just not going to use them. So I don't really want to invest the time in collecting them. Let's just repair some stuff here. Sir, good friend, oh pal. Stop by more often if you can. Repair the Moonlight Sword. 10 minutes, yikes. Shield 10 minutes for this stuff, oh boy. I might be changing my mind here. That's a lot of stuff. When's the last time we saved? We got the map. 10 minutes. They're fine, aren't they? 93%. They're fine. It's a 10%. Yes, I do. Okay, that's fine. Lord Mew stuff. 10 minutes. What are we gonna do for 10 minutes? Repair Lord Mew. 7 minutes. There we go. That's nice. Greaves, another 10 minutes. That's everything. All right. Nothing to receive yet. Alright. Well, let's see. We're going to walk around naked for a little bit. What's our... Yep, we have we have 0 armor equipped. Let's see. What's another... Let's see if I can find Lord Mew's necklace, which I read was at the entrance to the graveyard, behind a secret that I missed. And the quick way there is via Yellow Wand. Yes. Yes, okay. I'm gonna do the wise thing and just put some armor on. Oh, and a weapon. That also might come in handy. Let's do the ancient sword does dark damage. I'm not fond of that. Scorpion. Cursed sword. Yeah, okay, let's do the wind slayer. For a little bit. And the guardian shield. Ancient helm, sure. And ancient armor, sure. Do I have ancient hands? I do have ancient hands. Oh boy, this is real heavy stuff. Let's take those off. Blessed stuff is fine. And do I have ancient greaves? I do have ancient greaves, but we are overweight now. Let's take the helmet off and replace it with the crystal helm. There we go. Weird outfit. Our Fashion Souls game is lacking a little bit, but a little bit of a... It's eclectic is what it is, but it's fine. For the time it takes us to grab Lord Mew's necklace, why not? I believe it's just over here. Or, I say, just over here. Yes, this is, yes. We're going to be going in the shortcut way. I think the guide I read was referring to the vanilla entrance, so we'll have to go back there. It might even... I'm not sure, I feel like we found some secrets around there. I guess we just missed this one, and that's fine. Do a good plummet. That's a good plummet. Let me in. Alright, so where's the vanilla entrance, I think, is over here. We can't even get up. Yes, we can. There was some stuff in these walls for sure. What's a Witta key is required here. What was in here? I forget what was in there, but clearly we got it. Oh, right. We were we were here earlier. We're right by Mr. Man. Oh, and we found his secret door here. Is there another secret along these walls? Don't think there is. I know it's on the other side of... Oh. It's this pot that I never broke because I was thinking Oop, I didn't equip the thing. We can't even punch the pot. I was thinking that if we broke this pot, this was the man's inventory, and he was going to get mad at us for that. Did you find good stuff? No, yeah, he's indifferent to us having broken his stuff. There it is. We did find the pot, and we decided to not break it. But there it is. Neck. Perfect. And now, secret. Yep. Secret things are now revealed to us. So what I'm going to do now... What's the quick way out of here? The nearest teleport tattoo I can think of is going to be over here. We're going to go back to the center tower, and we're going to go back to the bottom floor, the bottom level, and we're just going to sink. And we're going to see if we missed any secret doors over there, because we didn't really explore that too thoroughly. Or wait, hang on. We can't, because then we'll be drowning. Oh my. Alright, so I really hope there aren't any secret things down there, because, well, that's just gonna be death. Yeah, let's just do a teleport to the purple place. All right, let's imbibe a little bit. That was a good imbibe. Me and stairs, we got this thing going on, you know. Getting to level 50 sure would be cool. I don't know if that's in the cards, though. I don't feel like just grinding for experience for the sake of getting one level. Alright, let's see what does Earth Heal do for us in terms of drowning to death healing. Let's find out. Well, are we still wearing it? No? Okay. Our health, our breath bar is still pretty alright. Let's do a lap around here and see if we missed any more. Any more secret doors. There we go. Let's put Wind Cutter on. That'll regen nice and quick. What's through here? This was where we found some water magic. Let's do an Earth Heal, and this should last a good long time. We did find this one before. Is there another secret door in here, though? No. Okay. Hey, magic power up. Loving it. The skeletons can continue to exist. Ouch. Why would you stab a drowning man? Just rude. Let's keep that up. Oh boy, there's so many bones over here. I wonder what can be found here. It's bones. It's bones, fam. Did you know it's bones? We found some bones. I heard you like bones, so I put some bones in your bones. Let's do a little bit more healing. Keep scanning the walls for any secrets. Very persistent skeletons. Oh, we've done one lap already. Wow. Okay, yeah, that's... Oof. I need that HP, sir. And this is... Yeah, okay. There was one secret down here, and we found it on our own. Go us. Alright, I think... I think our repairs should be ready. Imbibe of the good stuff. There we go. Let's head back to the red place. I have a very consistent habit of turning around the longest direction possible. Oh, check this out. Are these secrets I missed, or did I find these before? Oh, look at you. I missed these. Ugh. Yep. I missed that, alright. That's definitely a Kingsfield thing that I missed, alright. Oh, look. It's a secret in the wall. Stab in the face. I wonder what kind of arm stuff we found. This is a very mid-game area, so I'm sure it's not any better than the Lord Mew stuff, but, well, it's neat that we found it anyway. How we doing? Yes. Mash receive. It's good. Let's equip all the good stuff here. Let's put our Moonlight Sword back on. Let's worry about that later. Lord Mew's shield. Lord Mew's helmet. Lord Mew's armor. What greaves, or what gloves did we find? Were they the sacred ones? Don't know. Either way. Lord Mew's gloves. And his greaves. I think we're still set. We're gonna put the HP regen necklace on. Yes, healing amulet. There we go. Alright, let's teleport ourselves back to the purple place. And Twitch is informing me that pre-roll ads are on, which is uncool. So I'm going to take a real quick break. I'm going to run a couple ads so that the pre-rolls go away. Because pre-roll ads absolutely murder Discovery. And after a short little ad break, we're gonna beat the game. There's just nothing left to do. We're gonna beat it. Oh, I'm so excited. All right, let's get... there we go. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. We'll be right back in just a little bit. On the other side of this break, we're gonna beat Kingsfield 4. I can't wait. Be right back in just about 3 minutes. Hang tight. And we're back. Thank you for waiting. Holy cow. Let's do it. Is this the right way? I have a... It wouldn't be a good Dave playthrough if I didn't rush headlong in the wrong direction. This is the treasury, so no, this is the wrong way. Correct? Yes. Okay. Doing a 180. And we're going the other way here. In pursuit of the dark place. And plummet. Always doing the good plummets. I'm just so full of good plummets. Alright. Good feeling about this direction here. Yep, there's a Seracs thingy. The closet where he had an ancient chest. Or is this it? No, this is where his ancient chest was. That's right. That's right, the other one was just where his quarters were. Or something like that. Alright. The calming, relaxing, serene music. The calm before the storm. For sure. Are we still wearing the... I think we took it off. Well, let's put this on just until we get to the final fight. I feel like we were thorough around here, especially in the prison area. But let's have it light up. Some secret stuff for us. Because why not? The mascara, weeping mascara doors. Trusty as always. Let's light up this area. There's that, not foreboding at all music again. It's only the end of the game we're approaching. Ain't no thing. I think this might be the last save statue before the end of the game too, so we're gonna go ahead and use this. Old battlefield. My voice is a bit ragged after talking basically nonstop for the past 5 hours. I'll see if I can hold it together just a little longer. Alright. Endgame stuff, that's for sure. Big doors. And yeah, I don't know what happened, but there was some invisible collision here that just isn't here anymore. So, alright. I guess that wasn't anything. I thought that might have been an invisible chest or something, but nope. Just some invisible collision. Oof. Doggy daycare was mean to us that time. Let's navigate through. I think we want to climb the dragons to get to the final place. Is this the right dragon, is the question. Yeah, yep. It's the, yep. Praise the darkness. The darkness is the etc. I already forget what it says. There's like 10 of them here that all say the same thing, and I've still forgotten instantly what they say. Light shines upon all, keep the light away. It makes me wonder if I want to be wearing the ring of light, if that has any effect. It probably doesn't, but you never know. This was a good boss fight. That is over. That's a real big door. Big door. Keeping the hinge industry afloat here. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. Ooh, yet more things to read. Can I? I don't think I can read these. Nope. They are but decoration. Okay. It is inevitable. Let's do the thing. Idol of Sorrow. Plop. Oh boy. We've had that thing in our inventory the entire game. And now no longer. Okay, and now for probably the most iconic Kingsfield song. Alright, let's see here. I do love this song too. This is such a good song. Hicka! Right. Swing and a miss. Okay, they're not too bad. They're not too bad. Oh, is that a... Nope, that's just a bad thing. Okay, these guys are a little bit... Ooh, they're a lot bit more robust. Ooh, yeah, they are. Okay, hang on. Magic is required, I think. And Windcutter is not the magic for us right now. Invoke Lightning. Will hit all. Ooh, that's real tempting. Let's use that. Take a long time to recharge, but it's going to do a lot of damage to a lot of things. There we go. That was barely enough. Let's see if we can get good at the... There we go. That's a one-shot. That's some good sword magic happening there. And... Whoop, that's right, poison. Extremely saturated poison. That wasn't the right one. Nope, no MP for the magic. That'll do. Level up. Is that 50? Level 50. Wonderful. Nope, that's not the sword magic. The timing is a bit tight. And these only take 2 shots. Fizz up as well. Okay, nothing happening here. We're still wearing... that's right, Muse necklace. So if there are any secrets in this area, they will be revealed to us. So we don't need to hunt the walls incessantly. Did it respawn, or did we miss it? Okay. Hooray! Where is that? Oh. Missed that somehow. Unpleasant. Man, these take all I got. That's an impressive thing. Okay, so that's they just have a lot of HP. What is this thing? Is creepy and new and okay, and dead. Creepy, new, and dead is a good combination. Oh boy. Just a terrible place. just awful. Get bopped. Get booped. Wall snack has been wall stepped. What's over here? Nothing. Oop. 'Tis but a cavity. Same HP as the others. Fortunately, the Moonlight Sword makes quick work. Oh, them. Ooh, that wasn't great. Get magic bopped. Loving it. We're out of MP, which is a bit of a bummer. We do have quite a few means of restoring that, though. What do we got here? We got 42 herbal liquids for good HP heal, forest fruit for good heal, mushrooms for MP, dragon flower for everything, and healing waters, of course. How much does a mush do? Ooh, not a lot at all. But let's do that now. Let's just let's just snack on a plate of mushrooms here, because that's basically why we have them. We don't want to waste any of our MP restoratives that also restore HP, because we'll probably need those very soon. In fact, let's be a little bit more conservative with MP, maybe? Clearly we are at least adequately powered. Ooh, you got a quad tickle on that one. Yeah, I think a bit of magic and a bit of melee from the Moonlight Sword is good enough. Can two-hit these things. Blargle, blargle. I don't even really know what these things are capable of. I keep killing them too quickly. Weapon level up. How about that? Let's take a look here. Wrong menu. Moonlight Sword, level 2. I'd love to get it to level 3. But I don't know if that's gonna happen. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. It'd be fun, that's for sure. Let's do this. And another level up. Whole heap of experience in here, that's for sure. That's how you know it's the final area. Just raining experience down on you. Let's see if I can avoid going in circles. That would be nice. Oh, so they punch. They're punchy boys. Ooh, feeling that level up. That takes one less hit than it used to. That's great. Everything just staggers. The Moonlight Sword is a very good sword. Where is... Where, oh where are we going? Ooh, we've been punched. We've been punched. These guys don't even drop money. You'd think these are the most pure representations of evil in the game. They'd be staunch capitalists, hoarding all the money in the game. Ooh, these are a bit more rugged. Either that or my weapon durability is dropping. Hard to know. Am I? Okay. We've found... we found it. What does the King's Map do for us? That's the end of the game. Yep, that's where we came from. Ugh, it's so like inverting the joystick. I can sort of understand a little bit. Pull down on the joystick, it goes up, etc. Pull left, it goes right. Alright, that is natural to some people, that's fine. The D-pad, though. Inverting the D-pad. I've never seen an inverted D-pad before, but that's what I've got here. And it's so... it's so disorienting. Oh boy. We are in a place here. That is so purple. That is so extremely purple. I am willing to spend a bloomin' onion here. We've got 10 of them. Full MP, full HP. Oh boy, that's right, I remember these. They are durable, it seems. Oh, there's the real end. There's the nerve center of all of the evil in the world. Herc? That looks like something. Herc, herc, herc. Alright, not so bad. I am concerned that these just infinitely respawn. They're, for lack of a better term, butts look like ferrofluids on a magnet. Oh boy, oh boy. Bad time, bad time. Let's just bolt. Bolting. Let's let Earth Heal do what it do here. And also, now is a very good time. I don't even think it's that significant of an effect, but healing amulet. Why not? Also pop a few mushrooms. No. In this case, healing water. That's what we got it for. What's down here? I think that's where we get dropped. We have to boop this neuron a few times. You seek the dark too? Yeah. Oof. Okay, holy cow. That's some painful stuff. Where's safety? Show me safety. There it is. Okay. Alright, where are we? Where are we? Where's the... There it is. Must run through the gauntlet. We don't need XP anymore. Oh boy. Going down there is... Let's keep the MP bar full here for an immediate earth heal. Boy, that hurts. Ooh, that also hurts. Ah! Oh no, we missed the on-ramp. We missed the on-ramp! Okay, it's fine. Everything is fine. What's over here? Nope. Don't get distracted by that shiny thing. Let's just keep on keeping on. Alright, made it to the on-ramp. Okay. I think we just boop it one more time. Right? Or is there any other... Do we have an item that we... A binding crown. Surely that's the item. Yeah, I think we just boop it with the moonlight sword. I think that's the good ending. Stagger him. Oh no. There's one right in our way. Let's do the big stagger. Oh my god. Time for a... bloomin' onion. There we go. Bloomin' onion saving the life there. Yikes. That was... Whoa. Is this the end? I don't have control anymore. Did we just beat Kingsfield 4? The darkness that had covered the skies for countless years has finally ebbed into nothingness. A bright that went away too quickly. The scars from eons of dark dominion eventually heal. The comfort of sunshine is more immediately felt by all. The cursed land has been cast into the abyss, forever sealed by the strength of the forest. It's the Moonlight Sword. Ballads of the ancient king and his mythic sword shall be sung by all worthy souls for ages to come. There it is. Roll credits. Oh boy. God, I love these games just so much. I'm so sad that this is the last. This is the this is the last Kingsfield game. We've beaten all 4 of them. We still have Eternal Ring coming up in the very near future, but that's more of a Kingsfield-like than it is a Kingsfield game, right? Still looking forward to it, but it's still only one more game, and it's just, it's. I was talking about it earlier, how these first experiences with these games are so valuable and unique. You know, the first time you play Dark Souls, you never have an experience like that again. The first time you play Elden Ring, the first time you play Kingsfield, etc. is just the first time is always special. And I missed that about the Dark Souls games, not being able to first time the Dark Souls games again. And first timing the Kingsfield games has been a great way to recapture that feeling. Wow, just dumps you right back at the thing, doesn't it? We'll load that save again. Would you wish to load? Yes. Fantastic. Playing the Kingsfield games has been a terrific way to recapture that first time feeling again. And I'm just saddened that I'm running out of Kingsfield games. I've basically run out now. Is there a teleport tattoo? Here we go. Where do we want to go? What's some music to play us out on? Honestly, the music I want to play us out on is right over here. But yeah, these games are just it's amazing to me that FromSoft relatively only recently has finally found some critical acclaim and some fame for the kind of games they make, when in reality they've literally been making games just like Dark Souls, just like Elden Ring, the entire time. FromSoft are so wholly unique in the games industry. And it just, playing their games for the first time just doesn't get old. Even going back to their very first one, Kingsfield 1 JP from 1994? 1995? Something like that. Before it, I mean, Kingsfield 1 JP was one of the first fully 3D games ever, honestly. It's such an ambitious thing for a new studio to embark upon. I don't know. It's all incredible. It's I love it all very much. I have enjoyed thoroughly every single one of the Kingsfield games. I can't wait to play Eternal Ring, which we will do soon. Let's have the iconic Kingsfield music here. There it is. All right. We'll have this tune play us out here. Because what else would be fitting? Where is there a place where it's louder? We'll hang out right here. There we go. Looking at the cave. Yeah. So, what's next for the channel? We'll be back on Thursday with Dark Cloud 2. We finished Dark Cloud prior to Kingsfield 4, And now we're moving on to Dark Cloud 2. Very excited about that as well. I'm always excited about everything I do, of course. I'm not gonna do something if I'm not excited about it. That's what the whole point of the channel is, to do stuff that excites me. So of course I'm excited to play Dark Cloud 2 next. After Dark Cloud 2 will be Eternal Ring. I look forward to every bit of it. I've loved this game as much as I've loved all of the Kingsfield games. If they made a new one someday, well, I've said it many times throughout, excuse me, all these Kingsfield playthroughs. But I feel like Demon Souls is sort of like the missing link between the Kingsfield franchise and the Dark Souls franchise. You know, a lot of people look at Demon Souls as like Dark Souls beta, and there's a lot of validity to that, but I think an equally valid perspective on Demon Souls is looking at it as a Kingsfield game from the third perspective, because there's just so much overlap happening there. There's so many things in common. And FromSoft has always been this very iterative kind of developer, and the iteration from Kingsfield 4 to Demon Souls, I think that evolution is just very clear if you look at it judiciously. So when I say that I hope they make another Kingsfield game, in a way, they kind of never stopped. They just kept iterating. Kingsfield 1 iterated into 2, iterated into 3, iterated into 4. Some more iteration happened. That became Dark Souls. That became Elden Ring. So it really feels like even their new stuff today is just an iteration on Kingsfield. They never really stopped making these games. They just iterated on them until they became what we know, what FromSoft is famous for today. But this was a journey. I loved it. I can't wait to play Dark Cloud 2 later this week. I can't wait to play Eternal Ring after that. I hope you'll join me on those adventures as well. Thank you to all of my YouTube subscribers. We recently broke 100. We're finally in the triple digits of YouTube subscribers. Let's see if I can. Let's do a refresh here. What do we got? What do we got? 103. Heck yeah, loving it. If you're new here, this is very much what we do. We play beloved old games for the first time, and we enjoy the heck out of them. We enjoy them so thoroughly. So if that sounds like your jam, I would consider liking, following, subscribing, etc. It's quick and free, and it'll help you stay connected to my future retro gaming shenanigans. I just love falling in love with stuff, you know. And playing these old retro games is a great way for me to do that for myself over and over again. Like I said, we'll be back on Thursday with Dark Cloud 2. I can't wait. I hope you have a good rest of your Tuesday evening now. It was the afternoon when we started, and then we just kept on going. I hope you have a great rest of your Tuesday evening or morning. Have a great whatever day it is. I'm not gonna judge. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you in the next one. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and take care. Have a good one.